All right, let me try that again. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. Love it. That's better. Let me see. I've got my friend Marissa coming to join us. Let me see if she's here yet. No, not yet. Yes, Holistic. Yes. Hello from Ireland. Love it. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see you here. We're back in the game. Took a few days off. I have my friend Marissa coming to join. Let me see if she is here yet. Not yet. I met Marissa in London at this convention called the Best You convention. It was all about self-growth, and she had such a strong following of people that were all loving everything she does. And she does this thing called rapid transformation therapy. That light's distracting. Sorry, what can I do? Let me see if she is here yet. Bear with me, guys. Nice to see everybody showing up. I like it. So Marissa's in California. I'm just gonna bear with. Can't wait for Mike, I'm feeling refreshed, mate. Took a few days off, and I'm back in the game. I had to get a little bit of rest, if I'm honest with you. What was I trying to say there? Sorry. So Marissa is a therapist that I've seen in London at this. What light are you guys talking about? Is it this light behind you? Is that distracting you? Sorry if so. Yes, Marissa, it should give me an option. I see you. I'm trying to see if I have you here on the... There you are.
With Mr. Callum Best. I think, here we go.
Hello, my lovely.
Hey, sorry about that. We have a whole team and none of us could get on.
I'm the
But
same
here
way.
we are.
I'm absolutely the worst with technology, but I'm trying my hardest during this time because it seems to be the way forward.
Well, here we are. Sorry about keeping you waiting. Anyway, we're all here now.
Yeah, we are. How's the team? Are the team well?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen anybody. They're all over the world in lockdown. So it's all remote, but it's good. It's good.
Good. Are you in California at the moment?
Yeah, we live in Venice on the canal. So we're having a very privileged life of paddle boarding and canoeing, and it's really nice.
Nice. I love Venice. My mother raised me in Malibu, just down from you a bit, and I was there until I was about 18. Then I tried Hollywood, ended up moving to London, and now I've been here for 18 years. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yep. I'm dying to come back, though. I must say, the California lifestyle is the one for me.
Yes, you have to be in lockdown. At least you want to be in lockdown here because you can go for a long walk. So it's good.
Love that. Well, first of all, thank you for joining me. We've had the privilege of meeting before at the Best You convention in London. I was watching you on stage. I loved everything you did. I saw how many people were intrigued and into every sort of practice and teaching that you were teaching them. And I thought to myself, just so you know a little background about where we are at here, is that a few weeks ago when we went into isolation, I saw some posts, somebody saying now was the time instead of going outside to go inside. And it really, really resonated with me. And it actually allowed me an opportunity now more than ever to open up and start sharing my thoughts and feelings about mindfulness and tools and practices I've used over the years to reach a point of being in a great place. And it came from a past of talking about alcohol in my family, and then it escalated and adventured out further and wider and more into the practices of mindfulness. And I created this thing called Conscious Living with Callum, and we've been doing it for 3 weeks now. I've been having guest speakers on to talk about mindset and guided meditations. I saw actually on your page you do a lot of guided meditations. I'd love to do one with you sometime as well.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Yeah, let's.
Good, because what I'm finding on my page with this community that I've built is a lot of them have been there through this kind of journey, and a lot of people are very into what is taught in this healing aspect, but a lot of them are really, really open and curious to tools to use along the way. So I was excited to get you on to talk to you about some tools you may have to offer, or what you talk to your clients about, because I thought right now, more than ever, people would like to know some ways.
Well, the most important way is really how you speak to yourself. You know, it's very simple when you break it down. The way you feel about everything, bar none, is down to the words you say and the pictures you make. But actually the words are more important because the words form the pictures. So, you know, if you're about to have a needle stuck in your arm right now, the way you feel about that needle is not the needle, because if you're having a tattoo, as you know, you're excited about it. If you're a bodybuilder taking steroids, you're excited. If you're a drug addict, you really welcome that needle. But if you think, oh no, it's going to hurt me, you have a different reaction to a needle, depending on what you think. And that's very much what's going on now with this lockdown. You know, it's not fun.
Yeah.
But the way you feel, the way you describe it and think about it is everything. So you can go, I'm stuck at home, or I'm safe at home. Just change one word. I'm trapped in the house. I'm in quarantine. You see, we're not really in quarantine. We're certainly not trapped in the house. We are in the house, not ideal. But when you say this is Armageddon, I've lost all my freedom, I'm trapped at home, I'm stuck in the house, I'm stuck indoors, I'm now trapped, you have to react as if you're trapped, because your mind's job is to always work out what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Then you work that out from the words you're using. So if you say when you're driving on the motorway, I'm trapped here, this is a nightmare, this is hell, this commute is killing me, it's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's someone who says, well, it's not great being, you know, I'm being stuck on the M1 for an hour, but hey, I've got some food in the car, I've got some books to download, I can have a conversation. Yeah. You always have a choice. And when you have a brilliant brain, which we all have, by the way, here's your choice. Rationalize why you're feeling so bad, or talk yourself out of it. So in the lockdown, the first thing you must do is use better words. My kids are driving me mad. Just go that they're challenging me. My partner makes me want to jump out the window. No, that it's just a little stressful, because the minute you change the words, you change the reaction, because your words form your reality. If you don't like your reality, you got to change your words. And the other thing is, you really have to understand just a little bit about human psychology. And the biggest thing is that we don't like change unless we feel that it's changed for the better.
Yeah.
We react to change very badly unless we can look for something good in the change. We react really badly to loss.
Yeah.
We react 3 times more to loss than gain. So when you go, I've lost my freedom, I've lost my job, which is horrible, of course.
Of course.
I think my relationship's going down the pan because we fight all the time. I'm losing it with my kids. You have to, don't ever use that word loss. It is the most painful word in the world for humanity, because there's no good loss. Say, try and find something you can gain. There's always something little. So feel good about the change somehow, even one thing. Find one good thing about the loss. And finally, we human beings need certainty. You know, we saw this at 9/11. We saw this with AIDS. This is not a new thing. We think, oh my God, life is never going to be the same again. And in a world where there is no certainty, you have to be the certainty of yourself. I'm certain I'm still a great wife, mom, dad, husband, father, friend. I can still do my job. And I can give myself certainty myself in an uncertain world. If you do that, you'll have amazing coping skills. And finally, tell yourself every day, I have phenomenal coping skills. Because then no matter what goes on, you think, well, I can cope with it. Those 3 things will help you more than anything else. And also, you know, there is no vaccine yet, but stress affects your immune system. If you think positive thoughts, your immune system is stronger than if you're living in fear. If you live in fear, your immune system starts to crash. And if you sing a little song about, hey, I got great coping skills, and your immune system will change immediately. Yeah. So we do have lots of choices. We just don't know we have them.
Yeah, I love that. What the singing there, I was watching a boxer, I think it was Tyson Fury, and he was saying, every time my brain takes over and it goes to this dark place, I just have this moment where I sing out in song just for 3 seconds, and you're right back in the game and you're in a good mood, and it shows you how quickly you can switch your down dark that way up to that way just in a matter of seconds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, songs are so cool. That's why all boxers walk into the ring to simply the best, better than all the rest. It's why politicians walk into an arena to a song, because a song will change your state. So there's some great songs. Don't Stop Me Now, I'm having a good time. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, I'm feeling great. Pick a song And, you know, I do that. If you have to have an injection or blood taken and you sing a little song, your mind is so busy with the song, you actually won't feel any pain. It's really important to find any song. This girl is on fire. This guy is on fire. I'm titanium. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Because the song is putting the very words in your head. You know, I said you react to the words you say. So when you sing a great song, you can only react to those words. So sing a better song.
What I was really curious, what you touched on there was the coping skills. I get asked the question a lot of how have I now reached a place where I've come to realize that anything that comes at me is just something I can figure out, move on. It's just here to challenge me a bit and I can turn it into a positive. Whereas in my past, I was really in this lack of self-belief, poor me, woe me, and that's what kept me down and under for so long. And as soon as I started to practice these little tools to get out of it, then it changed my whole thought process and my whole day by day and optimism and go-getting attitude and stuff like that. But sometimes when people ask me that question of how did you reach that point of being able to take in these thoughts, change them for the better, and realize that you can make them your own, and my answer was, oh, it's a long process. But right here, right now, were there any tools that can make it a shorter process? Shorter process for me was figuring out that I have to be present in the moment, and stuff like meditation and practicing tools like that helped me. But I was just wanting to pass on some tools to some people about how to, you know, what things can they do to cope better right now? Was there any one thing?
Yeah, well, we're always trying to change something like out there, something external. So the fastest way is to recognize this. Your thoughts control your feelings control your actions, and your actions control your events. And if you change your thinking, it becomes a game changer. So vegans don't wake up and go, oh my God, I've got to try not to eat meat, and I've got to try hard not to eat that Greg's sausage roll. Their thought is, I couldn't eat a creature ever. So that controls their feelings and that controls their actions, and it's not work for them. But if you keep trying to change the event, it doesn't work. You can't change out there. Change your thinking. People say, well, that's hard. It isn't that hard. When you think a thought, like here's your thought. I'm being cooped up inside and I'm going crazy. What is the opposite of that thought? I'm safe at home. It's a challenge, but it will pass. In another month, I'll be out of here. I might look back and think, hey, Isaac Newton, he developed the theory of gravity when he was locked up in the plague. Then they sealed people's doors. But he sat down and developed something amazing. And one day people will say to you, what did you do in that lockdown? If you go, I ate loads of Pringles, watched 100 Netflix, but got really fat and bit my nails, then that's not, what could you, we always say, I don't have enough time. I never got enough time. Here we have time. What could you do? Even if you just learned to meditate for 10 minutes, if you started your day and thought, well, I need the oversize of a bath towel to do some planks and crunches and press ups. I could do that. I could read something. I could watch hundreds of those interesting YouTube videos. I could watch TED Talks and learn something. Even if you learn one thing, you look back and think, well, you know what? That was good. I mean, I work with a lot of people in jail, and the one a new skill. They go, well, I'm in here for 3 years. I certainly have time. Prisoners who learn a new skill. I mean, one of my clients went to jail. She was a very rich woman for tax evasion. And she lived a very privileged life, gated community, lots of staff. I mean, going to Holloway was a shock for her. But she trained to be a yoga teacher. She still goes back every month and teaches them. She said, you know, it was actually like being in boarding school. And I made friends. I had a real privileged, very rich woman's life. But I quite liked it. And I didn't like all of it. But I learned to be a yoga instructor. And if I hadn't gone to jail, I'd still be a lady who lunched. And now I teach yoga. And she goes to underprivileged people all over London and teaches them, because she decided, how can I make something good of this? You know, Nelson Mandela was in confinement for 27 years. And he said, I'm going to come out leader of this country, which is pretty cool.
Really cool.
So I know it sounds a bit Pollyanna, but change your thoughts, which changes everything. And just think about it. Is there one thing I could take from this that I could be proud of later? Even if you're just learning to cook, even if you're learning something, it's a good thing.
Love that. Yeah,
Maybe
I
you're
was on
learning
your,
to hang out with your,
sorry. Oh no, you cut out. Yeah, I was on
sorry,
your.
go on.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I love it. This is why we're here, because I want everybody who's on my Instagram to share and learn
I
and hear
might
from
take,
you and stuff. So I
no,
was on
go on.
your I was on your Instagram page, and I saw that you gave the tips for the day, and it's something I kind of talk about a lot as well. I mean, this has never been a career or something that I had thought it could be for me, but it's really evolved and evolved and evolved. And just the little tools of practicing gratitude and, you know, being the self-talk of your own brain, and just being thoughtful of yourself and other people, and all these little things. That's all people have to do at home, is just learn how to train their brains for the better. And I had this Buddhist monk on one of my lives. He was absolutely incredible, and he was just giving these really basic tools of meditation. So I think it's just about people. You know, there was a meme that went out there, and it said, all you have to do to get through this is sit on the couch and watch films. And I was like, you know what? I don't think that's really good advice. I mean, you can watch some films, you can watch some Netflix, but a lot of people, you know, they're so busy with their days all day, every day. And I hate to say it, but that's bad self-talk, but I don't like to say it. But a lot of people have so much going on. I find, especially through my social media, that they avoid all the problems that they should sometimes face and address. And day by day keeps you so busy and so occupied, you never really have to face these things. And now people have all this time in their own heads, in their own space. And if they just sit on the couch and dwell on it, it can't go down very well. So I think this time is really, really crucial for people to maybe address a few things and working on fixing them and healing them, because they have access to this. They have access to people all over the world, like yourself, that can give them tools to be happier and be stronger, so that when they come out of this, they're even better than they were to face all the other normal stuff in life compared to a pandemic, you know?
Yeah, I mean, go and watch Bruce Lipton on YouTube. He's an amazing guy. Go and watch Joe Dispenza. There are so many people. I mean, Harvard, isn't it? They're giving away courses now.
Yeah.
Learn something. They're all free. But you are right about the gratitude. One of the best things you can do, because gratitude is the highest frequency to resonate, is to wake up in the morning and think, I love my life. You know, my friend made this great song called I Love My Life. And I wake up every night, I wake up and go, hey, I love my life. I love my sheets. I love my first cup of tea, because actually it's the real simple things that give us pleasure. Our first coffee of the morning, getting into a bath, hearing birds singing. You know, those things give us immense pleasure. And we're learning actually now that the little things are what make us happy. But even if you wake up and go, I love my life, even if it's not true, you know, I believe we all lie to ourselves every day. Here's a lie. This lockdown is killing me. I'm as fat as a horse. When I leave this lockdown, I'm going to be so fat, I'm going to be the size of a barn. Well, they're all lies.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I'm starving. I haven't slept weeks. Tell yourself a better lie. How about that? Tell yourself a better lie. Wake up and go,
That's
I
great. I'm going
love
to
my
use that
life.
one. I'm going to use
Yeah,
that
I do.
line.
I do this thing called lie, cheat, and steal. Lie to your mind. Wake up and go, I love my life. I'm in love with my life. I'm so grateful for this life. And then when you do that, you cheat fear and tension, and you steal back what you were born with. Because no baby wakes up and goes, oh my God, it's raining. The whole day's alive. If they go, it's raining. When they come across a puddle, they jump in it. When they see a spider, they're fascinated. They don't go, oh, the day's ruined now. It's raining. So really, when you lie, cheat, and steal, you're lying to your mind, which, by the way, doesn't know if what you tell it is true or false. It certainly doesn't care. You're cheating fear and negativity, and you're stealing back that innate joy that all babies are born with. Everything to them is exciting. Raindrops on the window, that's exciting.
Love it.
Everything. When my little girl got knits, she thought that was great. She goes, Mummy, can I see the knits? Can I look
Can
at
we
the
keep
knits?
one as
Can
a
we
pet?
keep the knits? Yeah, when I had a snail going across my carpet, I'm like, oh my God, look at my carpet. She's like, oh, Mum, look at the snail. And what's that stuff coming out of its body? And, you know, we forget that we are innately joyful people who look at the positive. And so, like, tell yourself a better lie every day. And then what will happen is the lie becomes real. So, like, if you go to the dentist, you can go, well, you know, people say to me, you know, I've got to go and have surgery. And I go, you know what, needles now are so fine, so amazing. You don't even feel them. Why not say that rather than they're going to put a needle in my arm, it's going to really hurt. And we always have a choice about everything. You know, you can go, oh, if I look at a cake, I get fat. Well, that's a lie. How about if I
Yeah.
eat a cake, my metabolic rate just burns it off because I've got a great metabolic rate. It's the choice. You have a
It
choice, and you should make
it
a better
really,
choice. It will change your life.
yeah, you really hit home with that self-talk. It's such a great point to get across. It really is it changes your surroundings, and really puts into that law of attraction. What you think, you're going to attract all over the place. So if you're walking around going, this sucks, it's going to suck. It's that simple,
Yeah.
One last thing, if you don't
No,
mind. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, sure. No, I was going to
One
say,
last
you
thing.
always get the chance to change twice. First, you change your thinking, and then you change your behavior. So you got to do that double change. Change your thinking first.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was the most negative, insecure person. Changing my thinking changed my life beyond recognition, but it can do that for everybody. I know it did it for you.
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, there was points where I wasn't making eye contact with people, and I remember going, my all-time low. I remember going to this random acupuncture that I got sent to randomly, and I walked in and I was so down, looking at the floor, and this woman said, she was blown away, and she goes, "I want you to look in the mirror," and we've all heard this before, but I want you to look in the mirror and say to yourself, "I'm a beautiful man and I deserve to do well." I was like, bollocks, there's no way I'm going to be saying any of those things. But it's little things in time, and when you start to realize that, when you start to tell yourself, yes, I am, yes, I can, yes, I will, this is all good, I can make this work, you really follow through with that over time. So
I know. And you know what people do? It's so they go through life waiting for someone else. Could you tell me I'm beautiful? Could you tell me I'm matter? Could you tell me I'm significant? Some people can, but they can also remove that. So whatever it is you want to hear, say it to yourself. Look at them and go, hey, there you are, you gorgeous creature. Because your mind doesn't go, no, you've got cellulite. It goes, if you say that, it must be true. You are beautiful. You've got a good heart. You matter. You're significant. You know, if you start with those words, look in the mirror every day and go, I matter, I'm significant, I'm lovable, and I'm enough. The strength is actually the simplicity. Your mind won't go, yeah, but you're wearing clothes from Primark. It doesn't
yeah,
do that. You do that. Your mind just lets it in. So as you say, look in the mirror and go, I matter, I'm significant, I'm lovable, I'm enough. Write it on your fridge. And when you say it, it stops being what you say and it becomes who you are. And that's the magic bit. It suddenly becomes who you are, not what you say, because the mind learns by repetition, and anything you repeat, it lets in, whether it's good or bad. So you might as well say good stuff, because you make your beliefs, but then your beliefs turn around and make you. So make them amazing.
love it, absolutely love it. One last thing, Marissa, before you go, I wanted to just ask you, I'm sure, I don't know if you can break it into short or not, but I saw you have the RTT, rapid transformation therapy. Is that an explanation in a long one, or could you just let the people know what it is in your way?
Yeah. Yeah, RTT is my brand of therapy. I've been a therapist for a long time, and I really wanted to make therapy simple. It shouldn't be long. You shouldn't be going to therapy every week for years. It should be fast, but it should be super effective and permanent. And so I really learned from my own clients what worked the most and created a brand of therapy called RTT. And last year we won 13 awards: best therapy, best
Wow.
product. It was really cool. But it is amazing, and it's amazing because my clients taught me what worked, and I put it into this therapy. And so now you can train in it with no therapy background whatsoever. We've got 4,000 therapists. We've got firemen and policemen and beauty technicians who've become therapists. But you can also find someone amazing, or you can go to rtt.com or marisapeer.com, and we give away tons of products. We give away audios for money blocks, love blocks, health blocks. We've got loads of free stuff on YouTube. But RTT, I really feel soon it's going to become the face of therapy. It's already in schools and
Amazing.
prisons. It's amazing.
Amazing.
I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, as you should be. I love that. I'd love to know more. I actually took this time to start going on to some courses. I went through it, did some mindfulness and a life coach, and I feel like I've been thriving in this time, just because I hate to, it's like I had the benefit of now being able to utilize all these tools I've been putting into play over the years. And it's so strange that out of nowhere, now this comfort and this joy and this passion and purpose has come to light in this time. And it's like, it just shows that anything good can come from a really awkward, unknown moment. So That's my
Yeah.
goal, is to share that with everybody and just say, listen, this might all be madness to you, but it's not the end. It's not, oh God, it's like we can thrive,
Sure.
basically.
Well, I'll send you the links. I'd love for your audience to have them. So we'll send you the links, and you can give away all these products to your
Love it.
listeners too, because they're free anyway.
Love it. Well, Marissa, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so glad you came on a live with me, and I hope we can do it again sometime. Hopefully, we're not in the house for too much longer, but we will make it work, won't we?
Yeah, we always make, it's not what happens that affects you, it's what you make of it. So it's the meaning you make of an event will affect you way more than the event. So make the meaning amazing, and then you'll be amazing.
Love it. Well, I think you're amazing, and I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you coming on.
Okay, well, let's meet up when I'm back in London, but I'll send you all those links and then give them away to everyone. And cool. It was
Amazing.
lovely
Love it.
talking to you.
Thank you for your time.
See you soon.
Bye, my love.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Wow. What a woman. I put the comments back on. I can now hear you guys. I mean, I can now read them. I turned them off because they were quite distracting. What you guys think? How cool is Marissa? Grace, did you like that? Good, I'm glad. What a woman, huh? Mike, wasn't she incredible? It just really shows, like, it just shows, and this might sound silly, but it just shows the difference with how people's mindsets can be. I mean, I know this has been discussed for ages and ages and ages, but I feel like I'm talking directly to you guys because this is my Instagram, for example. But it's like my purpose of doing these is just to show people that I know struggles are real and I know times are tough and I know all these things, but it's all totally manageable if you teach your brain to have this better outlook and this positive vision and this like go get mentality, and that I can handle this. Like, this is nothing that can't be handled. And this isn't even just here and now. This is in life in general. Because I know so many people that are like that. Because I used to be one of them. It's like I masked all this like fear with just getting on it, or like, just always self-doubting of like, oh God, I'm not good enough and all this shit. When really it's like, no, you change your mindset and everything gets better. Oh, wow. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. Listen, everybody, absolute love for that. Do me a favor, anybody who's on here now, can you just send Marissa a thank you, or screenshot this and share it with her, or just something, or send it in, or tag us in it. I just want her to say, I want to say thank you to her, but you guys in your own way. So that was really awesome. Much love to all of you. Oh, listen, 8 o'clock. Wait, 8 o'clock? Shit, what time? No, 8:30. Allison is doing a meditation. I'm sure a lot of you know her by now. She's absolutely incredible. 8 o'clock meditation. Come back, join us. Nice to see you all. Much love. Laters.